So this video is gonna be very helpful for the beginners who have started learning English. In this video, we will cover a lot of basic things that will help you to make English sentences easily. So I guarantee you, after watching this video, you will be able to speak English from today. So let's get started. So at first, to speak in English, we must need to know how to make English sentences, right? So first of all, we need to know what is sentence and how a sentence is formed. So what is the definition of sentence? So we can define sentence as if a lot of words get together and express a meaningful sound, then it can be called as sentence. Okay? I am writing an example. Okay? So they are going. Okay, after watching this line, anyone will be understand that they are going. I mean, some people are going. Okay, so here there is a word, are is a word, and going is a word. So we can define sentence from this sentence. Okay, if some words get together and express a meaningful sound then all together it's called a sentence. Alright, I hope all of you are understood that what sentence is. Now you will learn how to make a sentence. To make a sentence, we need to know some key elements of sentence and that is subject, verb and object. Now we will understand what is subject. Okay, so subject can be defined as which, what or who the sentence is talking about. Okay, so I am writing a sentence again. He is a boy. Definitely he is a boy. All right. Okay, so here the sentence is talking about this part. All right, so he is the subject here. I am writing another sentence. Ripon likes cricket. Ripon likes cricket. So the sentence is talking about Ripon. So here in this sentence, the subject is Ripon. Alright. I hope all of you have understood what a subject is. Now we will discuss about verb. Okay. So what is verb? So we can define verb as all those words that express any kind of activity or action. Alright. So I am writing some words. Learn, watch, eat, write, teach, sleep. Okay, so look at these words. These words are expressing any kind of activity or action. So these words are called verbs. So I hope we have understood that what is verb. So in conclusion, we can say a verb is all those words that explaining any kind of action or activity. Now we need to know what is object. What is object? That is our question, right? Okay. So an object can be defined as the rest part of the sentence except subject and verb. Okay. We just delete subject and verb from this sentence. Okay. So he is the subject here. We will delete it. Then is also a verb. We'll discuss later about it. And going is also a verb. We'll delete it from this sentence. Then the rest part is to school. So to school is the object in this sentence. So object is defined as the rest part of the sentence except subject and verb. So now we have understood subject, verb and object. The key element of sentence we have understood recently, right? Now we are able to speak in English. I mean, we are now able to make simple sentences. We have just known that what is subject, what is verb. So that are pretty much enough to make a English sentence. So with only subject and verb, we can make several small sentences. Then later we can increase it, adding object and extension. So I am writing some sentences using only subject and verb. So I can write I eat. You eat. I can also write he eat. Look at this sentence. I just changed the subject. Okay, now it turns to change the verb. Okay, I write. You write. So these are a complete sentence using only subject and verb. So I hope this will be very helpful for you to make your first step. Okay. So now you are able to speak in English using only subject and verb. Okay. Now we need to know sentence structure. What is sentence? Now we need to know the sentence structure. So the basic sentence structure is subject plus verb plus object. So, for example, we can write several sentences like Karim is best. She is a beautiful girl. She is a beautiful girl. We can write another sentences like he is playing. Okay. They are walking. Okay. So using only subject, verb, object, we are able to write English sentences. We are able to speak English sentences. So these are the key elements to make any kind of English sentences. I hope all of you are understood this one. Okay. So now in this part, we will learn right form of verb. So there are several forms of verb that are must required to learn English. Okay. Because without learning the forms of verb, you can't learn the tense. Okay. So there are several forms of verb, but in this video, as we are a beginner, in this video we will only discuss 3 forms of verb, and that is present form, present or base form. Another one is past form, and the third one is past participle forms. Okay, so these are the 3 forms of the verb that you need to learn tenses. Okay, so we will see some examples now, all these forms. Okay, so we can write here present, fast, and there is past participle. Okay, so I have written a several base form of verbs. Now we will teach. Now we will see their past form and past participle form. The past form of eat is ate. The past participle form of eat is eaten. Okay. Then go. The past form of go is went. Past participle is gone. Then drink. There is drank. And past participle form of drink is drank. Sing. It is say. Past participle form is sang. The last one is write. The past form of write is wrote. The past participle form of write is written. So these are the examples of several forms of verb we have just seen. Okay. So now we will discuss auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verb also known as helping verb. So there are 2 types of auxiliary verb, that is primary auxiliary verb and another one is modal auxiliary verb. So what is primary auxiliary verb and what is modal auxiliary verb? So primary auxiliary verb are be verbs, have verbs, and do verbs. So these verbs are called the primary auxiliary verb. Okay. Now you might have a question that what is be verb, what is have verb, and what is do verb. Alright, we will know everything about this. Okay. So we can write. So be verb are. So be verb are am, is, are, was, were, be, been, and be. So these are the be verb. Alright. You can take a screenshot or note it down on your notebook. Okay. Now we are going to learn the have verb. It is very simple. There are only three have verbs, and that is have, has, and had. These three verbs are called as have verb. Another one is do verb. Do verb also have three forms, and that is do, does, and did. So we have covered the primary auxiliary verb. Now we need to know what is modal auxiliary verb. Alright? What are the modal auxiliary verbs? Okay? So we can write so, can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, must. These are known as the modal auxiliary verbs. And thus we have covered all auxiliary verbs. Now we will try to know what is tense and what is part of speech. Okay? I'm going to write a sentence first. So I am a good boy. I am a good boy. Alright? So we will know what is part of this speech. What is part of speech? Okay. So in a sentence, present every part is called the part of the speech. Like I is the part of the speech, am is a part of the speech, a is a part of the speech, good is a part of a speech, and boy is a part of a speech. So there are 8 types of part of a speech are there, and that is noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. Okay, so these are actually part of speech. So these are the 8 types of part of a speech, and that is noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, preposition, conjunction, interjection, and verb. So now I hope all of you are clear about part of speech. Now we will discuss the most important thing in English grammar, that is tense. So what is tense? So we can define tense as the time of a sentence. Okay. So I am writing 3 examples here. Like I go to school. I went to school. Okay. The third one is I will go to school. Okay. So you can see 3 sentences I have written here. So I go to school. You can see I used the base form of the verb. Here verb is go. So I have used the base form of the verb. And you can see the second sentence, and that is I went to school. That means it expressing the past time. I went to school. And the another one is I will go to school. That means I will go to school. That is expressing the future. So according to the time of a sentence, we can divide tense as 3 types. As 3 types of tense. And that is, this one is present tense. Present tense. And this one we can express past tense. And this one is future. So there are 3 types of tense, and that is present tense, past tense, and future tense. And these 3 tenses are also divided into 12 types of tenses. as we are just started learning English and we all are beginners, so we are not going with the deep knowledge. So later in our next video, we will discuss all these 12 types of tenses. I hope we have covered all the basic topics to make English sentences. So we have learned today subject, verb, tenses, okay, part of speech. So having these knowledge, now you are able to make English sentences. So I hope this video is gonna very helpful for you. If you learned something new from this video as a beginner, please subscribe to our channel and hit a thumbs up in this video. Together we can make your English journey easier. So see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.